Good morning, sweetheart. How are you? It is Sunday, the 31st of July, 2022. And it's also 7:30 in the morning because your dad has a busy day today. So I figured I'd bust this out right away this morning. Quote of the day is by the wonderful Stephen King, which I just started reading one of his books, and I'm not good at reading. I'll try, though. I'll try. Got to learn sometimes. All right. Quote is, he understood well enough how a man with a choice between pride or responsibilities will almost always choose pride if responsibility robs him of his manhood. Ooh, that's Stephen King. He knows his nonsense. Think about it. If you're in a situation where you got to be prideful or you got to be responsible, pride outweighs responsibility most times. It's pretty crazy. Like I really try to take pride out of my life. Easier said than done sometimes, because pride comes from within. It comes from your soul. It's like, especially when people wrong you, it's like you're very prideful and just do the right thing. Responsibilities should always come first. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. Responsibilities as a person. You got responsibilities to yourself, which will always be most important. Because if I can't take responsibilities for myself, how can I take responsibilities for someone else? And my responsibilities to you is very important, which the responsibilities towards me and you they're the same thing. They really are, and I'm going to get into that. And my responsibilities to my friends and family. So the responsibilities towards myself, of course, is mental. I'm always growing, always thinking, always learning something, just constantly growing, physically, constantly, not like I'm not into like bulking up my body anymore. I was trying that, but I couldn't gain any weight. But staying fit, exercising, doing jiu-jitsu, finding some cool active thing to do is very important. But I have other responsibilities towards you. And I have responsibilities towards you when you're not even around. It's pretty crazy. And it involves, bringing people in my life, choosing the right options, not dying. That's a big responsibility I have towards you. And I almost got in a little motorcycle crash the other day. Kind of my fault, kind of not. It's debatable. But my biggest responsibility towards you, and it also goes towards me, is the people I bring in my life. The people that you see me with, the people I interact with. It's, as a parent, I think all parents should really look like, hey, is this person good for me? Is this person good for my child? And right now in life, I feel like everybody wants to party and travel and all this, which is important. You need your times where you go out and just cut loose. But it's, how do I say this? So I've been dating. In the last year, I've probably been on 20 dates. And every time I talk to a girl, and some of these dates went on to the second date, not very many, maybe 3. And I've only met one girl that was probably worth potential, but she doesn't even live in this town. She lives like 3 hours away, 2.5 hours away. But that is what it is. But when I look at people, it's like, I'm not looking for a mother for you. Maybe for a mother for a future child, but I'm looking for a role model for you. I think that is very important for me to bring someone in my life that is a role model for you. And I failed at that. I really did fail at that, because all the girls I talk to and some of the girls I've dated are like, they look at you as competition. Like they think that, I can't say that's what they think because I'm not inside their head, but I always get that feeling of like, and then you start competing because your guys' vibes always kind of clashed. Like, I don't get it. Like my love for you is completely different from my love for someone else. Everybody's important in my life, but I got responsibilities towards everybody, and it makes life difficult. I actually had a conversation came up, and this this always makes me sad. And I've talked to other people where this conversation would come up, and it was like, if I had to choose to save somebody, my significant other or you, who would you choose? That conversation came up one time in my life, and it broke my heart. Like, I was like, how can somebody ask me that? Like, I have so much love for them and I have so much love for you, but to choose a scenario where I would have to choose one life over another is, man, people are weird, sweetheart. People are so weird. Like, I don't know why someone would ask that. Like, me personally, I'd let me die before letting anybody else die. Like, that's the kind of person I am. I would give my life for people that I love. And it just like right then and there when that conversation came up, I should have knew it wasn't healthy to be in that situation. But that's one thing I'm looking out for. I can't be in a situation like that again. I can't have somebody look at you as competition when they need to look at you as a bonus, right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that good bonus for you and that wonderful life for me. And that goes with friends too. I can't bring friends in my life that might veer me down the wrong track. And I don't hang out with a lot of people, and I don't really go out trying to make friends. The amount I'm alone is crazy. I've never truly been this alone. And I'm not saying alone in a bad sense. I'm saying alone as I don't communicate with a lot of people anymore. Like, I don't use my phone when I'm bored just to randomly Snapchat or message or DM people or whatever, send stuff. I don't do that anymore. I don't think it's healthy. I think I have a responsibility to keep the outside world out of my house. And that's what I'm doing. I'm sticking to that. I think that's very important. But I have responsibility towards friends too. And this one is I got a specific story I wanted to tell you. I recently have a friend that got in a relationship. And me and her, we've been seeing each other on and off for a little bit. But she finally, I think she's in a really good, healthy relationship. And the past relationships I've been with her, the past relationships she's been in, her boyfriends are always not like me. And that happens a lot. It happens a lot if, a girl's dating somebody and they're messaging me and stuff like that. And, all of a sudden they're like, hey, my boyfriend doesn't like you and stuff like that. And that's when that pride comes in. It's like, yeah, he don't like me. He shouldn't like me. And I looked at that all wrong. Now, if I know a gal that's in a relationship or something like that, like, I'm not going to bug her because she's not part of my life. She's just a message on my phone that, I'm bored or something. But those messages can destroy relationships these days. It is crazy. So I'm taking responsibility not to lose a friend, but responsibilities to make sure my friend has a good relationship that I can't cause problems in. And it kind of sucks because I do miss her, but I'm happy for her. I'm super happy for her. I'm excited that, she's finally in a healthy relationship, and I'm not going to destroy that. And I think people with friends, and then when they get in relationships, they get sad because they're losing their friend to somebody, and you're not losing anybody. I'm happy. I'm happy that my friend, she's in a good relationship. I'm like, that's dope. I'm happy. And I'd rather be lonely, or I don't want to say lose a friend. I'd rather not talk to her as much and knowing that she's happy, because that's what a friend is. A friend should be excited that their other friend is in a relationship and happy. Now, I always pray for people, and I definitely hope that works out for her because she deserves a good man in her life. So yes, we are responsibilities over pride always. Just really think about how you look at life. Think about the people you bring into your life. Think about your actions. Are they good for your future? Is this worth your time? Is the stuff you read good for you? It's stuff you watch good for you. It's all about how you look at life. And the way I look at life is I think it's choice. No, I don't do as many fun, exciting things as much, but I've never been more happier after I just take a step back and just watch the world. And I don't let the world watch me, because I think a private life is good life. Okay, sweetheart, I love you. I miss you. I'll see you next weekend. And for everybody else, I love you too. Peace.